That man works for the FBI, and he runs a drug cartel. So even if he is responsible, he's not...
Ruth, do not hurt this man.
Or what, your whole fucking family will be murdered, huh? If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to fucking kill me!
Ozark, the final season. Man, I am so sad this is the final season because this has been one of the best shows on TV since it came out. And my favorite character is this young lady right here on the show, Ruth. And when I tell you a young actress that can portray just about any damn thing she wants to do, it is this young lady right here. Her ups and downs on this show have been wonderful. And if you haven't seen her acting in anything else, she is absolutely amazing. But again, the internet is undefeated. And why in the hell did y'all have to show us this picture of JT imitating her when she was first born, looking just like her brother, sister, if he wanted to be? And this is going to be my breakdown of the last episode of part 1, episode 7. Ozark, great show. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend you get on it. If you're finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so when I drop videos, you guys get them. Also, let me know what other shows you're watching that is in the Ozark realm, that's outside of the Stars realm. Coming to my show this Wednesday at 9 p.m., I have random TV reviews. And then on Thursday, for my Hightown fans, I've got Crystal Lee Brown. She plays Janelle. She's going to break down what's going on coming into the new season. So they start back this show with this episode with Marty just kind of reflecting on a new life he's about to live with his wife. He's thinking about how in the very first season, he's talking to his partner and how they're getting ready to expand, get an office. And he's looking at life as though, you know, he's about to be out this game, man. He's finally going to be free. And it's just a flashback to him envisioning how he wants life to be when he gets out. And they throw that in there to let you know that, hey, he's almost home. And then we see Wyatt talking with my favorite character, Ruth. And Wyatt has decided that, you know what, Ruth, hell to the no. I'm not escaping with you because if I do that, Darlene is going to lose her baby Zeke. And when you see these two, Wyatt and Darlene, at first you're kind of like, ew. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, men have been getting with young 20-something women for years. I'm talking these, let's think Anna Nicole, and the list goes on and on and on. You know, old ass men who can take care of a young girl been doing it. Why not let Darlene do it? And to this point, he's actually in love with her. He's not what we would call a man's man. He wants to kind of have someone take care of him. And he's telling Ruth, who is just crying because this is family to her, I'm not leaving with you, and your ass ain't invited to the wedding. Damn. Now that's gotta hurt. When you love this boy like this, your family, and you can't come to a wedding because they doing the bidding of their spouse, that's gotta be painful. And she's trying to turn the corner and want to start anew, and she's gonna wind up having to do it on her own. Then we get to a mall, ladies and gentlemen. We get to a mall scene where you have Maya in here thinking that there's about to be a big deal done in the manner that she saw it constructed. And then her superiors tell her, hell to the no, we ain't gonna do it that way. She pulls old girl to the side and her boss is like, look, you need to shut up, fall in line. It is what it is. And Maya's like, no, y'all didn't screw me like this in the hind parts with a poker that's hot. Yes, we did. We got you good. And it's going to go down the way we said it. You fall in line. I'm your boss. You do what the hell I tell you. And then we got this guy right here, man, who's the head of all this. And he plays a lot of roles where he's like the head of the police, the head of task forces. On one of my favorite shows that comes on Fox, The Resident, he's actually my man's daddy, the father on that show, and I like him in that role. But in this role, I don't really like him because he's playing the United States government. Everybody knows that the government, our federal government, wants us to believe in all these notions of morality and freedom and doing to others as you would have them do unto you until it comes with them. And they planning on screwing Navarro. And in this meeting, Navarro learns that they want him to be an informant for 5 years. And he's like, hell to the no. I'm not trying to do that for no 5 years. And it comes down to Wendy, who I believe Navarro has a crush on, convincing him to take this deal. It would be the best thing in his interest. And eventually he decides that he's going to do it thanks to Wendy. And just keep in mind this relationship with Navarro and Wendy. Wendy's able to get across to him because she has basically been there from season 1, kind of in his ear, the person that when all else fails, for whatever the reason, he's developed a liking for her blonde ass and falls for this. And because of her, he's convinced and he's going to do it. And then we see the young lady who's head of this legal drug company who has been getting drugs from Wendy and Martin, but now can't get it, is on the phone with a person she hates and is fearful of, which is Javi, Navarro's nephew, who is a complete wild card. He's off the rocker. He's crazy as hell. He's 3 sandwiches short of a picnic. He's a truckload of fruitcakes, whatever you want to say to be crazy. A cat thrown into a bag of bats, whatever you want to call them. Wanting to know, where the hell did you get your product from if you didn't get it from us? And right here, this lady didn't know it, but she gave a death sentence. She didn't know she was doing it. She told him that she got the product from Ruth, and we know where Ruth is getting her products from. Then we get to a scene where we see our guy, Frank Jr., being played by Joseph Secure, in here talking to Ruth. And Ruth is telling him, look, let me pay for Wyatt's life and Darlene's life. And she's really doing this because she wants to save Wyatt. And she makes a great appeal to him. At first, he's like, nah, they got to die. And Ruth, being the golden tongue that she is, silver tongue young lady, is able to convince him to take the money. And by all accounts, I 100% believe him. He's not going to mess with Darlene. And remember, Darlene shot his damn dick off, man. This dude can't even have no sex unless he's got the mechanical penis down there. And even if you do got that, it still don't feel the same. Maybe it makes you feel macho, but you don't feel every little bit of the stroke going on. You just back there poking like a bird poking in water. But hey, he takes her deal and is like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm good. I will make sure that they are alive. You have my word. And then we get to Navarro thinking he's about to get back on his private jet. And then all of a sudden, the police is behind him. He's looking up like, you fucking bitch. Guess who is double-crossing the government agency and double-crossing Navarro because she mad as hell? It is Maya, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a whole lot of guts on behalf of this woman. She just had a baby. She's a single mom. Her mother is babysitting while she's at work. And you're double-crossing the government, which when they come down on you, they are relentless. And you double-crossing a cartel boss who is going to be relentless as well. So I don't know what she was thinking, how she thought this was going to end, how she thought she was going to be protected. But I hope she was thinking, I'm going to have to get the hell up out of the country because my ass is going to be in trouble. And then we see Marty and Wendy talking to the heads of the government agency, basically saying, look, we didn't expect this to happen, nor did they. Wendy and Maya went rogue. And they basically are saying, look, let us talk to Navarro. Maybe we can salvage this. And in the end, they say, we'll let you do it, but you better make sure you get the demands done. And basically what their demands are is they're going to double cross Javi and put him in place instead of Navarro to get this thing to happen. And as all this is going on and all the news is breaking about what happened to Navarro being hemmed up by the police and Maya, the Byrdes are scattering. They want to protect their kids and they got a plan for the kids. So they send Charlotte to go get Jonah, who's hemmed up in the hotel. And ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. If y'all thought that Tariq from Power was fucking up on his parents, this damn Jonah is doing the same thing. It's just that he ain't killed nobody. And she goes there to get Jonah from the hotel that Ruth bought. And look who's staying at this hotel. Oh, nosy ass private investigator trying to figure out what the hell happened to Helen, who's been dead since last season. He's got his own quest that he's trying to do, and he's trying to figure out what the hell happened to Helen. And he's seeing all this going on and just basically getting another lead as to where to go to find this family. Then we see Ruth going to talk to some of her siblings and family members. And damn if this lady don't sound just like Ruth. These folks with these country accents, man, it is amazing. and they nailing it to the wall. And I was like, damn, y'all is for sure related. Then we get Marty going over to the new attorney's house, and the attorney lied to Marty to lure him over to the house because Javi is here, thinking that Marty and them screwed up this deal, and Javi is ready to kill Marty. But I always say this, if you're really ready to kill somebody, why do you play with them? Marty's down there pleading for his life, saying we got a plan in place. And while that's going on, Wendy is talking to Navarro in prison saying, look, man, you need to call Javi so we can get this new deal done. It's still going to take care of you. And eventually he does it, and that is able to save Marty's life. And, you know, Navarro basically has told Wendy, you know, y'all disappoint me. You've broken my trust. But I do believe that because he does have a crush on Wendy, this is what allowed him to keep going. Along with all the other deals he's having to make, this is really what is allowing him to keep believing in this family. Because he does have this crush on Wendy, she was able to save them. And he also lets Wendy know that, look, I don't know why you put your kids in that chapel at the burial grounds, because one of my codes, I don't kill kids. And Wendy's looking at him like, how in the hell did you know that we had that in place? And this should be a very, very big scare to Wendy, that even though she thought that they were secure, that there's eyes still out here looking at the family, even as he just got put in jail, knowing what the hell is going on. And then we see Marty meeting with Ruth, and this has been one of the best mentor-mentee crookedness relationships we've seen on TV between Ruth and Marty. Basically, he's got Ruth as an insurance plan if him and Wendy come up dead in terms of what to do with the family and taking care of the kids. And so Javi, after talking to Navarro, he agrees to go with the government. But as anybody knows, you can't trust them. And they make a deal with Javi, but he's not willing to shake nobody's hand because he knows you can't trust the damn government. And then we get into some of the more sad moments. We see Wyatt marrying Darlene. And ladies and gentlemen, you just had to know that something was going to happen. Like, you can't have a show that this dark and grim and have a happy moment happen like this, when you see love coming together to overcome all. It never does on TV, and this was no different here. We see the PI giving Maya information that is going to keep her from going and hiding the rest of her life. And I'm so anxious to see, number one, how she's going to use this information. But number two, how would this private investigator's fate end this season? Because, boy, you is nosing around in a whole lot of stuff that you don't know about, trying to represent Helen's family. And, dude, I think your ass is going to die. And I just want to see you and Maya team up, because I don't want Maya to die. But I think that you fishing around, giving information is going to cause you to die at some point in time. Javi's crazy ass walks up in the house of Wyatt and Darlene. And, of course, even in the face of death, Darlene is talking shit. And remember, the arc of her character from all these seasons with her husband and the ties to the local police and the sheriff, she thinks she's bad as hell, and dude puts a hot one right in her face. And even though we're supposed to hate Darlene, I did feel bad for her in this moment, because she's got the baby, she just got married, and then on top of that, we've got to sit here and watch Wyatt die as well. And Wyatt definitely didn't deserve this, but he wanted to be there to protect his boo thing, and he went down with the ship, man. And this Javi is a damn problem. Don't be surprised if Javi winds up double-crossing the government. You could easily see that happening, and won't even give a damn about his uncle being in prison. And as soon as that's over with, we see our girl Ruth coming to the house. Dead silence in the house. That's always a scary moment when you're watching shows like this, when people pull up on a dead silence. And of course, she gets in there and sees what the hell happened. She is mad. I mean, she is madder than a rattlesnake in a bag of python. She is fucking mad. So mad, she squalls tires trying to pull away. First phone call she make is Frank Jr., who lets her know, I didn't do this. I have nothing to do with this. Then she pulls a U-turn in the middle of the road, because she's like, if Frank Jr. didn't do it, he gave me his word, I have credible reason to believe him. She busts a U-turn and she pops up here.
They killed Wyatt. He's dead. He's dead. And I know you know who did this. You tell me who he is. You tell me where he is. You tell me his name. Tell me.
We don't know. I'm sorry.
You're a fucking liar. And I'm gonna kill you.
Ruth?
I'm gonna kill you if you don't tell me.
No.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is when she gives an Emmy Award performance. She's at the Byrdes house. She's got guns drawn on them. Family sends Charlotte out the room. And basically she's like, if you're going to stop me from going after Javi, your ass is going to have to kill me. And ladies and gentlemen, dare I say, Ruth is now going to be ruthless coming up in these next episodes. And I can't wait for them to drop. But post me all your comments on how you feel about Ozark, the final season. How'd you enjoy these first 7 episodes? And if you would like me to continue to do reviews on the rest of the episodes of the first half of this season, because I love this show. It's really good, well done, and I hate to see them go. That's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video. Please comment, subscribe, get yourself that life game. Be sure to follow me as we go live tonight at 9 p.m. Follow me on IG, Twitter, and the podcast. And be sure to join me as I'm going to have guests this week, random TV reviews on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Hightown's own Janelle, played by Crystal Lee Brown, on Thursday at 9 p.m. Till that next Sex is Hell video. I'll see you.